This is the Ford famous pancake downpipe off a turbo. You guys.
Okay, boys, Operation Perfectly Fine pickup truck being cannibalized is underway fully. This is a bad day.
I know it is, right?
It's a bad day.
So what we're doing, this is an F350 four-wheel drive dual. Alright, welcome back to CNC Equipment's YouTube channel.
I'm probably good.
What are we working on today?
Plastic bags.
Hey, you just dropped your plastic bags. So if you guys have not been following along, we are building a epic OBS crew cab dually horse hauler. What's it called? Bloody Mary's what his girlfriend's named it. So yeah, we've been building up a 12 valve Cummins. We originally had plans to drop this in another truck that had a 460 in it, but plans changed since we found this super sweet deal on this 1995 Ford F350, and yes, it has a Power Stroke diesel in it.
I'm about to, everyone probably
You guys can just start typing away in the comments. I know what's going to happen. So this was a kind of pretty much one owner truck. I think it fell through a couple hands, but it's in very, very nice shape. It's got the murder red interior in it, as you guys can see. Looking all fly. Very clean truck. Paint's all original on the cab and stuff. I know they've touched up the fenders and top of the bed rails, I'd say. I think the guy pulled a fifth wheel camper with it. I'm guessing it probably fell off at some point, but very, very sharp truck. It's got the factory Ford wheels on it. But yes, it is a Power Stroke diesel. Why are we yanking out a perfectly good running Power Stroke diesel?
reliability over time.
So I know you guys are just typing away blasting us right now, but we're building a 12 valve Cummins out of a 92 Dodge to put in there. You guys know those motors have an excellent reputation for reliability, and they're very, very simple. These engines have an excellent reputation too. Keep in mind this engine is 30 years old right now. Tucker's looking to build something that is super reliable. He can take off, drive across the country tomorrow. Doesn't have to worry about breaking down. I drive one of these every day. I love the engines. Problem is, these things have like two computers on them. They got a computer down in the cab and they have an injector driver module. If you guys know anything about these Power Strokes, they all have electronically controlled injectors in them. And it's all awesome and good stuff, but these systems are getting older. New trucks cost what, $100,000?
Yeah, I'm good.
So we're going to build the ultimate reliable towing rig is what we're looking for. So
That's the plan.
Area Diesel's hooking us up with the injection pump and stuff like that. But we're going to drop a Ford ZF 5-speed transmission in it. We're actually going to turn this truck into four-wheel drive. You guys look now, it's two-wheel drive. So we might be stealing parts off Kevin's Shorty truck. You think he's going to cry about that?
Probably. Yeah.
That's going to be later on. Yeah, our goal is to pull this Power Stroke out. It's got 144,000 miles on it. It's good running motor and everything. I think the transmission was replaced about 20,000 miles ago. It is automatic. But yeah, we're looking for reliability, tow power, and just simple. We're doing the KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. They're in this truck. So, thing breaks down the road, you can literally fix it with some duct tape and a crescent wrench. So, isn't that right?
That's
It's only tools you need. But plus, I have a couple Dodge trucks. I've had like 3 or 4 over the years. I'm still a big Ford fan, but there's no comparison in pulling with that 6-cylinder motor. You guys know pretty much every semi-truck in North America has a 6-cylinder engine in it. The reason is the torque. V8s are awesome, like going down the racetrack. You know what the saying is, right? V8 ready to race, 6 in a row ready to tow. You like that, don't you? So, yeah, that may be a faster truck. I drive one every day. They're fast trucks. You put a trailer on them, they're not quite as fast. These things will just keep chugging for sure.
Okay,
So
this is going to be some random size because,
that used to be 1/2 inch.
well, it's not
Probably corroded now. But anyway, we're going to get this thing tore down. Like I say, you guys can blast us in the comments all you want. It's our truck. We can do what we want. So in the end, it's going to be an epic truck. You never know. We may do something with that motor. Keep in mind the truck I drive every day is kind of local. I mean, I will take it out in 2 or 3 hour trips here and there, but I think you might be wanting to drive out to Wyoming or somewhere far away, and you just don't want to worry about stuff when you're taking a trip like that. So the last thing you want to do is be worrying about electronics failing or something like that. So there's just a lot more moving elements to a electronically controlled V8 engine. So what do you think?
I think his battery sucks.
Here, take.
That's not a good word to say, bud.
His battery sucks.
All right, we're going to set you up. I believe we're yanking out the front grill and all that stuff. Believe it or not, you guys been watching, we was going to convert that gas 460. It's actually slightly cheaper to do this diesel truck. It already has the bigger core support in it. The fuel tanks are set up for diesel. It's got the bigger radiator and everything in it, so it's actually somewhat cheaper and easier. It's got the dual batteries in it. It's got the coolant overflow tank where it needs to be. And
I'll do diesel dash.
yeah, all that good stuff. So you guys ready to get to it?
If I can get this battery off.
So if you guys not seen, there's a couple previous videos of yanking that motor out and actually us going through it and fixing it. So I'll link those down in the description below. That's enough talking. We're going to get to it. Alright, I left the boys alone yesterday. They were hard at it and got the whole front core support off of it. We're about ready to pull the motor out. I got most everything disconnected. We got a couple fuel lines left, but you guys can see we got a lot of wiring that goes on in these motors. I was preaching to earlier. You can see all those wires that go in there. We literally only need probably 2 or 3 of those wires to make that Cummins work. And I'm actually going to make it work where it requires no electronics to run, so we'll show you guys that in a later episode. I mean 0, so. We going up, taking the transmission out. We'll take the tranny out, and then we'll pop the motor out, and yeah, we'll see what we're dealing with under here. I've never been under this truck like other than just kneeling under it. What about you? We did take the core support out. These things are like famous for rusting out. It's got a little tiny spot in here, and we may go ahead and replace it just while we got it out, but it's one thing you got to look for on these, doesn't matter gas or diesel. That core support's the first thing that rots out on these things. So, you ready?
Maybe.
Oh, hang on, let me hold this. Alright, we're up under the truck here. Mr. Tucker's taking the flex ring out.
Dang, she stripped.
So,
Is that even the right size you told me?
I just eyeballed it. So,
Good enough.
what he's doing, he's taking the bolts out of the flex ring on this automatic transmission. Basically bolts the torque converter to the engine. So you got to pull all those out. We'll have to rotate the engine over and get all those loose, and then we can pop the tranny out. So,
And go up a lot more?
yeah, we got to clear these bolts right here.
You're hitting that.
Sometimes you got to push the envelope. Go ahead.
Good.
Yeah, pull that wire up. There you go.
Why is
I can get to some of them bolts easier.
It's not those big ones, is it?
Yeah, a 19 millimeter. Big long extensions. Well, if you guys can see, probably not, but way up in there, they're missing a transmission bolt that never got put back in there. One thing I was thinking of, something's kind of cool. So the boys took the front of this truck apart, and I seen these 2 baggies. They were all wound up with a piece of metal wire around them. This one is your toilet sink strainer basket. So somebody wrapped up keys for this truck in the front and tied them up where nobody could find them. I had 2 sets, and there's another one in this baggie here, so they were literally wrapped up right behind the grill around there, tied up with wire. You know who does that?
Old grandpas.
Old grandpa people.
Hey, that's gonna be me.
Well, he wouldn't ever lock himself out of the truck, I guess, so
That's true.
you get to taking bolts out.
This is a little excessive, but okay.
You gotta have the length, bud.
You can take that from me. You can have it. It's a good birthday present.
His birthday's not till tomorrow. You need to get a U-joint for the next ones.
Taking transmissions out.
I'm getting kind of good at it.
I still don't know what I'm doing. Ooh.
Take the impact off.
Probably a good idea.
It's a lot easier to maneuver. Okay. There you go. Go ahead. We got one more bolt because they left one out.
Hey, they're making it easy for us.
I don't know why they didn't put a bolt in there, but that's
You don't need a bolt.
not good.
It's optional.
What about the dipstick tube up there?
Where's that at? Oh,
Same place as your Bronco?
it's kind of broken.
Can it come down or?
Maybe. There's a cable connected in it. That's probably the actual dipstick, isn't it?
What do you need?
Probably nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it just came out.
Oh, pull it out of there. Yeah, that'd be fine.
So you set that down.
There's no reason not to have that bolt in there. See, those bolts we took out were attached to this flex plate. That's like your flywheel in your engine, but automatics don't have that.
Yeah. Is that where you heated it up?
No, that's where they welded weights under to balance it.
Oh, looks like there's spot weld them on there.
All right, got the tranny out over there. This is the Ford famous pancake downpipe off a turbo. You guys can see that pipe is not round. It's literally like an inch thick. Massive restrictive point there. They did that because these cabs are designed back in late 70s, early 80s. And I don't think they was thinking about turbo diesels with turbos up there and downpipes. And
Apparently not.
it's
That's like the worst thing ever.
there is an aftermarket option. You can put a 3-inch downpipe, but you have to actually smash this lip of
yours
this.
isn't close, like.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the motor's sit back. We actually have to bend this lip on the firewall to get it to clear, so not the best thing, but it's very restrictive, especially in EGTs. You go cranking the motors up, but definitely recommend upgrading that. Another thing you want to look out for on these older Power Strokes, if they come from any rusty areas, make sure the oil pans look good on them. They were famous for rusting out. If you're looking at the truck, make sure that's good and that core support. If not, the whole engine has to come out just to replace the oil pan. Isn't that crazy?
That's fun.
Yep. So, all right, you ready to yank the motor out?
Try to.
We're just going to leave this thing in there. Believe it or not, you have to cut it in 2 pieces to get it out. So
Oh well.
they literally put it together and set the cab on the truck. So when you buy an aftermarket downpipe, it does come in 2 pieces too. So, well, we're not using any of that, are we?
Screw that.
All right, let's set her down. All right, I was just laying this electrical wire up over here, and look what I found, Tucker.
What?
Another key holder on top of the frame rail. Open that up.
That's what I need.
I used to have one in my truck.
Oh,
There's another key.
She's minty.
That's crazy. That's the third spare key we found on this truck. This one was sitting right here.
Why there's so many of them?
I don't know. I bet this guy lost his keys a lot.
I don't know. I'm keeping this one. I'm gonna use it just in case.
Well, you got to put it in a different spot because everybody's gonna know where I just pulled it from. That is crazy. I guarantee you that guy's lost more than one key in his life. Maybe he forgot where he started.
It's two keys is understandable. But
Maybe he forgot where he started putting them at, so he just kept putting more in there.
is there one over here?
I don't know. You may find more. Crazy, crazy. All right, let's go down. Well, there she is, one removed power stroke. That looked a lot better than the one that we removed about a year ago and put in my shop truck. So, oh boy.
We got a little bit of a mess over here.
I can throw a pig mat under there and soak that up. Should be good. You got a mess over here. These jobs are messy. Well, whoa, there you go. One big greasy mess. That kind of needs a
Power wash.
pressure washer. Mm-hmm. So what's the goal next? Work on the front suspension?
Probably while it's all out of there.
Yep. Okay. We can get that cleaned up. You got a lot of extra parts you don't need.
Yeah.
America. Hook up the wheels, bub. There you go.
I had 13 or 16.
There we go. Calm down.
Very big guy.
This wheel.
I won't drop. There you go.
Boys, Operation Perfectly Fine pickup truck being cannibalized is underway fully.
Okay, that makes sense though.
Looky there. Man, I remember when this thing used to run and drive.
It drove in here. Yeah, it drove in
Well, I guess we're gonna go to 4 wheels of fury instead of 2 wheels of fury. Huh. Where are you gonna get the front end from? It seems like you already know. I guess we'll have to wait and see where that comes from. All right, so we got to take a couple of bracket mounts out, and yep, and get some rivets burnt out of there, and you're about ready for your 4-wheel drive conversion kit.
Very simple for sure. That's all.
Yes, it is. Your truck's gone, bub. She gone. All right, we'll be back.
Well, you guys did good while I was gone.
That's right.
Tucker,
A+ for us.
A+. I'm gonna have to leave more often. Now we need to get plenty of these pig wipers for you to take outside with you while we go get this next donor truck, so you can wipe your tears away.
Bob, are you? I have a Christmas ornament made after that truck.
You do have. I was thinking that this morning.
Oh, it's right here.
How can we destroy an icon?
I'm just gonna glue
Look,
that
Kevin.
I mean, I guess we'll just do this and. It'll just be.
Well, hey,
It'll be a really special case.
we can put those parts back under it, but then you won't be any wheel drive. You can just we'll just push you around like a what's those little Tykes cars?
Oh yeah. Can I be your sidecar to your Ford?
All right, we'll go outside so those of you don't know, you know what we're talking about.
Safety first. Sorry, it's locked in.
I'm pretty sure we can get it out. Bring back memories. So if you guys don't know, if you watch the, everybody probably fast forward, but if you watch the intro to all my videos, you'll see this truck did a massive burnout. I bought this thing almost a couple years ago at auction. It got cut in half at the auction because it has no title. So we put a trailer axle behind it, an electric fuel pump, and did the right thing and fired it up and drove it around.
That's right.
Electric trailer brakes and all, so.
This is a bad day.
I know it is, right?
Bad day.
So what we're doing, this is an F350 four-wheel drive dually. It used to be. So we're going to yank that front axle and all that stuff and put in Tucker's truck. So you sure you don't want to start it one last time?
No. I don't need to be any more attached to it than I am.
And we got this awesome custom Peterbilt bumper that Grandpa ripped off my truck, and we need to do something with it.
That is pretty sweet.
It is. It's probably going to be in our way, though.
Oh.
All right. And Tucker threw a bunch of stickers away in the trash, so we elected to put them up here on the truck. He's going to be shaking his head when it comes in. So yeah, I bought this at auction. They cut it in half, and when I got back up here, I got the wrong bed for it. You believe that?
I remember that.
They gave me the wrong, so we don't have the right bed. We've got a,
We don't even have the right frame or nothing.
no, we've got a 99 or newer Super Duty bed and all that stuff, so. But all we need is this part up here, and it has a good running 460 in it, so. You drove it in place, right?
Yeah.
What's the matter with this truck? Is that the exhaust pipe hanging down?
Side pipes,
You know
bro.
that's a race, Dakota?
Side pipes.
All right, let's get this thing in there. Who's driving it? One last time, he
Man,
says.
I even wired that up.
Oh yeah, we got toggle
Them
switches
killer
in there.
toggle switches and everything.
You sure we don't need to fire it up again? Has he got juice?
No.
She dead.
Let her die in peace, okay?
I think you need to come in that way. Kevin's in there crying.
Ryan, what are you doing, Shorty?
Oh, we're robbing parts off of it. Maybe like the whole front end.
Ooh. Man.
Bye-bye, Shorty truck.
Bye-bye.
He's not getting out. You can't sleep in there, bud.
You can get some Whitney Houston. I will always love you. Play it in this video.
All right. If you guys want to see this thing get ripped apart and watch Kevin cry a lot, make sure you're subscribed. Because that's going to be in the next video.
It ain't happening, bub.
You're going to have to bring a gun. We're going to rip all this out and put it under there. That's the plan. We're going to make that four-wheel drive. So, if you guys liked what you've seen today, make sure you do us a favor. Go down below and hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out tremendously. And like I say, if you want to see this thing, go on that thing, make sure you're subscribed. So, I appreciate everybody watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Tell them bye.
project.